everybody. How are we all doing? I'm Loomis, and we're back to Bloodborne. First things first, we need more blood vials. I get some echo runes, and this'll have to do for our warm-up. We'll get some blood vials, fight some things, and then it's time to go face Orphan. Gah! Hey Wolf, how are you doing? How's your day going? Last time we got Orphan to second stage like 2 or 3 times, so you know, practically got it. Almost there. It's all over but the screaming at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna get some blood vials and we'll get back to that. Finally getting over a cold. That's good to hear. It's been a rough winter for colds. Seems like everybody's been really ill this year. And cuddling your dog. That sounds like good times. I am jealous. Do I have any rocks left or no? Excuse me, sir. I'll just attract your attention in a more mundane manner. Hey, Jess. I am good, thanks. Although, well, speaking of cold, my throat is not quite right. Might not be a cold, might just be because I didn't sleep all that well. But hey, for the most part, I can't grumble. Managed to get all my jobs done. Tuesdays are my cleaning day. It's all wrapped up. Doesn't need doing for another week. How are you doing today, Jess? It's cold outside because then you always seem to be sick. Yeah. Cold air is not good for the immune system. Whoop. Well, that wasn't a visceral. No extra souls there. If we can just make one pig angry, that'd be super. That sure sounds like more than one angry pig, but then again, I think even one angry pig sounds like more than one angry pig. I think one of them's leaving. Maybe we can get this guy. Come on, get it! There we go. Oof. Need to wash my hands after that one. Hiding away from everyone at work who has a cold. Sound strategy, I approve. I mean, I've pretty much just stayed at home for the last 9 months, and I've still been non-stop sick with cold. I mean, maybe other circumstances also have something to do with it. Massive health problems, panic attacks and stuff, not sleeping, my whole system falling apart, but still. I feel like I can probably blame this on other people if I try hard enough. These guys just spend all day walking up and down the stairs. Like, it's probably good exercise. Probably their thighs are like rocks. Okay. Come at me, bro. But like, in a more predictable manner so I can get a good parry on you. Thank you. You work in retail, the less of a people person you become. Yeah. Is that old line go? The more people I meet, the more I prefer my dog. Oh, nope, nope! So, let's try that one again. Yeah. I think I need to start looking for part-time work alongside streaming. But man, after what happened at the end of my last job, it's going to be hard to go back. Yeah, people are difficult. What if you did the thing, though? No, that didn't happen. I resent the implication that that happened. We're just gonna agree to not notice that one. Alright. Go get those souls. Would you rather have a bird with the head of a dog, or a dog with the head of a bird? That's a solid move. I thought he was going to do a candle move. Marks and Spencer's is closing down, so the whole thing will all close down. Yeah, nothing like an optimistic customer. Like, is it massive enough to justify the whole thing closing down? Let's see. I want to get the, want to get the pig here and then climb down and get to where my souls are. You don't like to see it. I mean, I don't like to see it. I don't know what you guys' feelings are, but I suspect they're similar. don't know. I'm sometimes baffled that there's still shops other than Amazon. Maybe Tesco's. And Tesco likes. There you are. Round 2, buddy. Let's see what you've got. Then again, we still need the regular shops because it's the only place we can get that Uptown Jess experience right now. When is Dragon's Dogma starting? Shopping center was built around the M&S unit. Okay. Yeah, that might be an interesting one. It depends what they replace it with. Plenty of other big stores that might want to expand their chain there to a larger unit. Don't know if Marks and Spencer's is having its own ups and downs. Remember when Woolworths died? That was a big deal. Nobody saw it coming. Woolworths was everywhere, and then suddenly, the whole thing closed down. Did that just hit his own guys? Wow, okay. That was a blow. This guy's got a good arm. That was left-handed too. I mean, he could be left-handed, I don't know. Yeah, I remember, I have memories of Woolworths closing down when I was younger, and people were like, well, that's the end of the high street. The high street in town is just gonna vanish now. And you know what? They were wrong. The high street's still there. Like, there aren't any shops on it anymore, but the street itself is intact. You can still walk down it if you aren't interested in going anywhere relevant. I don't actually know if the street's still there. Man, when was the last time I went into town? It's been a while. It wouldn't be the shopping center kind of area that I went to if I went. VHS. Now there's a name I've not heard in many years. Come on, get the... Ah, well. It's not happening. We're getting the back attack on that one. Still, we found some blood vials, and more importantly, we got tons and tons of money. Yeah, you were working there when it all closed down? Oof. Did you, like, know it was gonna happen, or was it a big surprise? go see what we can buy, and then we can try out this ridiculous boss again. Yeah, I really enjoyed Dragon's Dogma when I streamed it. I would definitely like to watch you stream it. It's a very stupid game in a way that's lots of fun. Like, what do I want here? Like, I'd really like more health so the boss doesn't one-shot me as easily, but you don't get a lot of extra health for vitality. With 3 points, that's like a 10% increase. Thing is, that increases your maximum health, but it doesn't increase the amount of health you heal when you use a blood vial. So your health's usually going to be less than maximum, but maybe it protects against burst? Heck, I'll take it. Give me that vitality. 1,000. I'm on more than 1,000 HP. I'm indestructible now.
Farewell, good hunter.
Oh, I better change my runes, actually. I've still got all the money-making runes. On the claw marks, I guess. I don't know. How is it the runes are so good, and yet I look at them and I can never find what I need? Okay.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Lord Dovahkiin, hi, how you doing? You having a good day? Thank you so much for the host. I'll give you a shout out. Playing no game. Did I get the spelling right, or...? You're great, glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Kinda sleepy. Can't really complain. Is this the right bonfire? Don't remember how to... Oh no, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I got all my jobs done. If I can get all... Tuesday's my cleaning day when I, like, muck out the animal sheds and stuff. And if I can get it all done in the morning, and I don't have to worry about it, that's a success. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't manage to fall asleep for a long time. When I did, you know those nights when you just have, like, where you wake up constantly and you have lots of weird dreams and everything is strange and unsettled. It's one of those. All members of the Sleepy Club, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Tomb Raider as well, Jess. But Dragon's Dogma is the game I really want to see. I'm hyped about that. Oops. Okay, can I remember how this works? Probably not. I feel like that one should have been a critical. On the plus side, I maybe had some ideas for a D&D game. It's the main benefit of the weird nights where you have strange and bizarre and horrific dreams. They give you inspiration for jamming in D&D. My players are gonna hate this adventure. I actually don't remember it too clearly. It was, there was like a flesh monster and a cursed tree. And like... They were both people that had been supposed to be cured of a curse, but due to some mix-up, they'd each received the cure for the other person's curse. And they'd become strange, eldritch-looking things as a result. The person with the plant curse became a flesh monster, and the person with the flesh curse became a tree monster. And then there were like mushroom men? And I had to kill the mushrooms before the men came out. Also, in the dream, this was I was playing Dark Souls 2. This was all in the Dark Souls 2 universe. Make of that what you will. This was fighting the flesh monster and the tree monster together was the final boss of Dark Souls 2. More memorable than the real final boss of Dark Souls 2, so I'll give my subconscious that. Streams really took off with Skyrim and Dragon Age. Ah, okay. That's fair. I mean, you need to play what you enjoy as well. Streams are best when the streamer's enjoying what they're playing. Oh. I keep feeling like that one should be a parry, but I don't think that one can be parried. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Dovahkiin. Appreciate the host. You have a good day, too. Whoa. Come on then, come at me, bro. Come at me. Do the dash attack. That's the one that I can parry. Yeah, I've been GMing D&D for a while. I'm really enjoying it. Like, I've been a player since I've played in D&D games since I was, like, 15 or so. But I started GMing for the first time recently, and it's a lot of fun. I'd recommend it. Little Nightmares? Yeah. Oof. Man. Juggling me. One hit into another. Yeah, what I've seen of Little Nightmares looks awesome. So it's definitely on the list. Have you voted yet, Jess? Loomis's Little Nightmares. That's a good name. So I'm, depending on how much Orphan trolls me, I'm hoping to finish Bloodborne today, and I will almost certainly finish Dead Space later. We were right before the last boss, I think. I mean, I don't know that it's the last boss, technically, but there was huge tentacly things, and the planet's exploding, and orchestral music was playing. That sounds like a final boss. You have voted? Nice. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Even if it doesn't win this time, I'm sure we'll play it sooner or later. Like, I don't know if Dead Space 2 is a shoo-in. Because, you know, we're playing Dead Space 1 right now. Maybe people want to go straight into the sequel. I think Dead Space 2 was winning last time I checked, but that was a while ago. Anything could have happened since then. Man, I'm not getting off to a good start here. I'm obviously out of practice. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me. Zero blood echoes retrieved. I kind of wish there wasn't a blood echo symbol when you don't have any blood lost. Okay, good start. I think I fired a single bullet there and I'm not convinced it hit. I was doing alright at this last time. I think I just need to get the timing on when I can parry. I think I need to keep the right distance. So I can parry his middle ranged attacks. Oop, forgot to do the thing, I guess. The ones where he dashes towards me, those I can parry. The ones where he does the close range ones where he does sweeping attacks and stomping attacks, those don't seem to be parryable. And I've got no chance with his long range stuff with like whirling it around his head and such. Yeah, I just need to bait out his moves. Come on, Orphan. Ah! Wait, no! I've changed my mind! Let's be friends. Gotta get out of the way as fast as I can. Yeah. Oh! Ah, I hate it when he throws that thing. Have you beaten this guy then, Jess? I've lost track of who's played this game and who hasn't. I don't know why I thought you hadn't played this game, because now that I think about it, dude, this game is entirely your thing. No, wait, weren't you saying last time that you wanted to play this game because you were watching it? Am I confused? Whoa. Ow. Ah! Okay, this got a little hectic. There we go. Whew. Okay, well now he's mad. Oh, I got him there. Yeah. I wasn't ready for that to actually work. Lock on, why have you chosen to betray me? I can't see! He's everywhere! Okay, that got a little silly. You haven't played this, okay. Yeah, I think you'd like this game a lot. I think it's exactly your style. A lot of bosses in games have similar range attacks, yeah. When savage, yeah. Yeah, lost his temper a bit towards the end there. That's his second form, he just goes berserk. Like, I don't know if he stops being berserk eventually, or if he's got a third form, but... I think mostly it's just a thing I gotta deal with. Like, he doesn't have that much... Okay, I should have got that and I didn't. He doesn't have a ridiculous amount of health. If I can get a few good criticals in on him, in his second form, I'll beat him down. And I know I can theoretically crit him. I've gotten the parries before, even if I've not managed to cement it. But it's just... he's so fast. Must bully him with mean words. I don't know if I can. I mean, he's having a hard time himself, you know? Like, the name Orphan is not decorative. That big white thing on the ground is his mum. He crawled out there when the first time I came down. Although I think maybe he's actually dead and his mum's alive, and this is like his afterlife. Because the main game's all about the elder god Kas, or some say Cosm, who's like adopted a human child after its own child was stillborn. And this is Orphan of Kas. But we're inside a different world here, like a fragmentary realm where rotten things go. And apparently Orphan is at the heart of it. So my theory is that Orphan was stillborn, but Orphan is still an elder god, and they don't die the way that we die. In death, Orphan came to this realm. So in the real world, Orphan is dead and Kaz lives, but here, Kaz is dead and Orphan lives. And other lost and rotten things just built up here around him. The Mad Hunters, the Church's experiments. We can squeeze in like spiders through a gap in the wallpaper, whereas Kaz can never cross that gap to his or her child, to their child. I don't know how gender works for elder gods. If it does at all. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, what's that big thing lying there is a fragment of Kaz. Like, yeah, Orphan's a newborn baby. And will always be a newborn baby. Sitting on this shore. Like, on the one hand, Orphan's having a really rough time, and it's kind of a crappy thing to do to come in here and kill it again. But on the other hand, all of the other people who've been dragged into this rotten realm are suffering, and that suffering will never end unless somebody deals with Orphan. Yeah, kill it but feel bad about it. That's the way we do things. Whoop. Remember, that which is not dead may eternal lie, and in strange aeons even death may die. We're here to kill somebody who was never alive. to destroy that which never existed. Okay. Ah! Should have gone forward or sideways. Mostly I dodge backwards from him. Because, I mean, as a general rule, you don't dodge backwards from enemies in Soulsborne games. You want to dodge forward and into the attack. But with him, I want to keep my distance, because as long as I stay close, he keeps berserking. Whereas if I keep my distance, I can set up for a counter! Oh! Doing great, Wallow Wizard. Everything's going splendid. How are you today? Relaxed. Ooh, that's a nice way to be. I've heard stories of being relaxed. It sounds like a lot of fun. How would you run right up to me and then do the jumping attack? What is the game here, Kaz? Am I a joke to you? Nope. Okay. Dodged into it rather than through it. Yeah, that's fair. Regardless of how it went, it's over now. You don't have to worry about it anymore. I hope it went good for you, though. Yeah, take the chance to chill. Oh, I did it again. I keep forgetting to send the elevator back up, apparently. Bing. I feel like after a while in a Soulsborne game, dying would stop being... would start feeling bad and start feeling more annoying. Oh, broke my legs again. Time to eat a bullet and respawn. Probably hurts a lot, to be fair. We don't have to deal with that part. Games haven't invented pain sensors yet. first guy who invents a way for you to feel your character's pain in games will make a fortune and also be incredibly unpopular. Gaming companies will spend fortunes purchasing the technology and then nobody will buy it. Yeah, we still haven't gotten all the classical senses down. Like, sight and sound? Kinda got the hang of those. There's no sense of smell in games, no sense of taste. When a game's gonna have a smelloscope? Closest thing we've got to touch is the controller vibrations. Which isn't the most elegant of technology. And then there's all the other sensors. Sense of temperature, a sense of time, a sense of satisfaction. All the things that our characters feel, and yet we never will. Ah! Could you stop for like 30 seconds so I can get back on my feet? Thank you. Ah! Going for the ranged attack at point blank instead of dashing at me like I expected you to do. Jerk move. Ah, that was a move I could have parried, except I was healing. Why do you only play along when I don't want you to play along? Ah, I dodged into that one. Would have been fine if I'd stayed where I was or gone forward. Yeah, seems like there's things that are set up just to trap you if you're using common strategies. I mean, it's the final boss of a DLC, it's fair to bring out all the stops, I guess. I mean, it's still a lot less horrifying than I would expect an Elder God to be. You know, I parried him during that once. I keep trying to do it again, and it's never gonna happen. I should probably not try, but you know. I'm ever the optimist. Oof. I'm running out of blood vials already. I'll have to go and buy more. Okay. Here we go. That was a good start. This time. Whoa, okay. Settle down. That thing goes all over the place. It's really hard to judge what kind of reach this guy has. His recovery time is really quick. That's the worst thing. When you manage to get the parry in, but he still hits you. And so you can't get the riposte. Oh, I got him there. I was optimistic enough to take the shot, but not optimistic enough to follow it up. Ah. Ooh. Okay, I felt like that didn't hit me, but I also felt like it hit me, so you know. What? Did you guys see that? I was 6 feet away from the dude. And that stump still killed me. Yeah, the move where he runs in was where I was having the most success hitting him last time. See, he telegraphs it more, but I don't seem to be able to do it anymore. I've apparently lost the skill between sessions. I wonder if I should maybe just try beating him without parrying. That might even be easier. I need some more blood vials in any case. Maybe experiment a bit more when we get back. See, parrying is what's carried me through most of the human-like enemies. But yeah, it seems to be really hard to do reliably here because he's so fast. Maybe I'm better falling back on the old tactic of roll past him and stab him in the back of the head. Okay, good start. Yeah, apparently I just can't parry today. It's nothing to do with the enemy, it's just, in general, today is not a parry day. My mind just isn't running at the right speed today for Bloodborne. Who wants to play some Stardew Valley? Okay. Got those souls back. Okay, now I'm completely out of blood vials. You wanna... Yeah, thank you. Anything? There we go. Sorry, what? Can we do that again, but pretend that whatever happened there didn't happen? Yeah. Yeah, maybe his high speed means that we're better off dodging than parrying. I'll play around with my runes next time and give it a go. I don't know what runes I'm taking if I'm not parrying, but I guess defensive ones? There we go. Let's say, anytime you want to be parried. Metamorphosis? Yeah, maybe. Extra HP and extra stamina. Okay. I feel like you're not really playing fair here, so... Yeah, maybe more protection against being burst down. You're not charging me? I just want to fight you one at a time. Man, it felt like a firebomb at them doesn't get their attention. What does? Whoop! Yeah, pro tip, you meant to dodge that. Yeah, sometimes the runes are really good, and then a lot of times they're not. A lot of them are very specialized, I think. Like the ones that do status resistances, resistant to frenzy or what have you. Those are super useful when you're, facing frenzy, and then the rest of the time, but outside of a couple of areas, there's no use for them. Excuse me? No, don't though. Don't! There go all those souls. It's gonna be one of these days, is it? Hi, Ganondorf. You having a good day? The inability of the human mind to correlate all of its contents. I don't know, people tell me that ignorance is bliss, but I don't always find it comforting to have no idea what the heck's going on. Still, apparently most of the people who do have good ideas about what's going on tend to turn into spiders. So, I guess there's that. Like, I haven't yet turned into a spider or a fishman, so... Perhaps my education has failed me just enough. Could you stop, though? Just... How is this not working? Okay, there's one. I felt like I was reasonably good at this game last time I played it, but right now... I just cannot parry today. I'm gonna have to come up with a different strategy for Orphan. Maybe it's because I'm tired. All sense of timing has left me. Ah, okay. It has been a really long time since I've read that. To be honest, like most of Lovecraft's stuff, I had no desire to read it again. The stuff that people have done with Lovecraft's works are a lot better than Lovecraft's works. Can we... Okay, there we go. Lock-on wasn't willing to oblige me, but we got the parry anyway. What is the prize for guessing it? Is it a terrible knowledge that nobody ever wanted? Oh boy. Okay, we've woke all of them up. It's fine, we can work with this. Just need to, just need one of them to get parried and... Nope. Okay. You know what? I think I might just be, brawling my way out of this one. Your everlasting respect, fair. Okay, well, I've got no blood vials left. Let's see if we can fight a pig. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Good luck in your quest. I hope you find somebody worthy soon. I'm sorry, what? I thought I killed that guy! Is he he's still there? I mean, he killed a pig for me, so I guess that's something. Come on, get it. There we go. Back on the board. Go buy some supplies. And see what Orphan's up to. You can parry them? Seriously? I did not know that. No, I just knew you could attack them from behind. Which move can you parry? Like when they come charging in, or when they do the big slam? Every move. Huh.
Gammon awaits. Very well, let me step.
Maybe not the charge, okay.
Farewell, good. May you find.
Well then, a challenge has been issued. I shall not rest until I've parried a pig. But, wait until next time I'm out there. I'm gonna have a go at fighting Orphan without relying on parries. Kind of frustrating that if you take an extra HP rune, it lets you teleport out at less than maximum HP. Like, I'd have to teleport out, teleport in, and then teleport out again to get the benefit of that. I think the main benefit of parrying him is that it heals me. Every parry I get off is like a free blood vial. Oh! I'm doing damage to him a lot faster, but I'm also going through my healing a lot faster, so it's... You serious? He injured me by accident while swinging his thing around. And again, getting hit on the backswing is just the biggest insult. Okay, you know what? This does feel a lot easier than parrying did. I think we might be onto something here. Whoop. Okay. Got greedy there. I was trying to heal that health back. Thought maybe I could stun him. Stagger him. Still, went pretty well. I'm not spending a lot of time using the axe in this form, except for parrying. Normally I like it extended for the reach, but I don't think reach is going to serve me much against this guy. I need to be as fast as possible. Okay, well that just felt unfair. Okay, we'll all agree to pretend that didn't happen, and let's go start that again. Every halfway successful run's got to be followed by immediate and tragic failure, right? He must have a lower stagger threshold after certain attacks, because sometimes he staggers really easily and sometimes he doesn't. Yeah, that one move is homing. Okay. That overhead slam that he does. It just cannot be dodged. You're at home eating your lunch and this guy does that move and suddenly you're down. Okay, that went pretty well. Alright. The real Dark Souls starts here. Ah, got dip. Okay, so if he starts yelling, then his jellyfish friends unleash a tidal wave of lightning at me, is what I'm seeing. Oh. How does one survive that? Okay, well, that went well. I think that's the furthest I've gotten. We're making progress. Yeah, most success I've had so far, I think. Discarding parrying for madly rolling and flailing with an axe seems to be the way to go. I can't believe I was ever stupid enough to think that skill was involved in this fight. Or at least that I could win this fight through skill. I'll win this fight through pure luck if that's what it takes. Okay, we're a successful start to this run. That's my karma for my sarcasm. Like, it feels wrong that going back to the basics instead of using the advanced techniques is how to deal with it, but then it kind of makes sense that you need to adapt your techniques for the enemies, so I've really not got a leg to stand on. Also, probably somebody who is actually good at this game would be dodging some attacks and parrying others, as befits the attack itself, but I don't have the reflexes for that. I just spam the roll button and cry for most battles. Backstab visceral. Man, getting the timing on that must be difficult, but Maybe it's the way to go. Like, anytime I can hit him with 2 attacks, I can hit him with a backstab, right? It's just knowing in advance that I'm going to get 2 attacks in. Which comes back to this little thing that some people have and I don't, called skill. Orphan, calm down. I'm just trying to stand behind you and hit you in the back of the head with an axe. Like, chill. You don't need to make a big deal out of it. Yeah. Sounds like a good move if you can pull it off. I don't think I can pull it off. Let's try and get the quick hits then. I didn't bother getting any bullets because I wasn't planning to parry here, but I wonder if I would have been served by getting someone bringing the cannon. Am I running out of blood vials already again? We only just went shopping. I guess the fact that I'm surviving longer in the fight means I'm going through more blood vials before I die. Yeah, I think 3 hits I need to stop myself at. Going for 4 almost always gets me hit in return. Like, it feels like I can hit 4 and then roll, but I think it's just a tiny bit short. Just try our best with what we have. Nothing. We have our determination and we have pure luck. If I fight this guy for long enough, eventually he'll accidentally jump into the sea and fall to his death. This is our true strategy. I don't actually want that one, do I? Amount of life recovered by rallying. That might be good, actually. So I don't think the lake rune is doing a lot to help. If I wait enough, he'll die of age. If this guy was in Metal Gear Solid 3, he'd already be dead by now. But I mean, there might be some slight problems with that strategy in that A, he's newborn, B, he's an Elder God, and C, I think he might already be dead. But then again, maybe I don't really age as long as I still dream. I am a hunter after all. So it's a battle of determination. Who can live longer? Me trying to not give in to the bloodlust in the midst of being killed by Orphan over and over again, and Orphan being eternal and ageless, though even death may die. All great ones lose their child, and so they want a surrogate. My reading of it was that he's already dead, and like that place is his afterlife. But it's, I guess, not clear. Oh, okay. Like, Kaz has twice been baited with a surrogate, right? Oh, Kaz has been baited at least once, and an unnamed Elder God that may have been Kaz was baited another time. Would they want the surrogate now if he hasn't passed yet? I guess maybe knowing that he's going to pass, they already mourn. Maybe, for the Elder God, time is a different kettle of fish. This guy is the worst guy in this little loop. There's no room to move or see in that little corridor. Like, he's on me before I can lock onto him. Sort of a vision of the past. Are we fighting the memory of him? But... yeah, I thought most of the past stuff was things that the Lost Hunters and the like have dragged in. And I guess often brought in the fishing village where he was born. And discoveries were made about the nature of the Elder Gods. Oh yeah, parry the pigs. I forgot about that. If I can manage to survive to get there, I'll definitely give it a go. The first one I'm gonna backstab, because that one's pretty easy at least. But yeah, if this is a vision of the past before he died, then why is he an orphan? Because Kaz is still alive, right? Can we get the backstab, please? No? Fine. Like, I figure he's an orphan because he's in this afterlife realm where Kaz is not. They each survive in different worlds now. We lock on. I don't know. Maybe I'll know more once I've slain him. Can pick up the soul of Orphanage. It'll give me some cryptic riddle to analyze. Maybe I can go to the shop afterwards and purchase his outfit. Oh good, you are coming. Oh bad, you're all coming. What if you didn't, though? Okay. So not the charge, but the other moves. We'll see how that works out for us. Oh right, I keep forgetting about this guy. I don't think I'm in the best of spots right now. Okay, well this guy's gotta go first. You guys check out that stamina management? Spectacular. Normally you have to find a comedian to see stamina management like that, but I'm doing it for free. Yeah, if I don't parry the charge, I'm definitely dead. Like if I try to parry it and it doesn't work. Who knows? Oh, hello, sir. Me and your friend were just having a little bit of private time, and if you could leave us to it. Oh my gosh, how is it coming down the stairs? No. No. Oh, that was fun. Let's go try it with just one piggy this time. I probably need to fire that at the last second. That's where I'm going wrong. There we go. We got one. Doesn't do as much damage as the backstab one. But it did the job. Maybe I'll try and parry the charge next time. Feeling newly confident in my ability. I have obviously mastered the art of parrying pigs.
Gammon awaits you. Go on. Very well, let me.
Can I buy stuff? I don't really know what I want to buy, but if I've got enough, I feel like I should get a level. So they all give the same defense boost. More stamina, maybe? Oh, I've actually got enough for 2 levels. If I want to not be able to buy any blood vials. I'll just get the 1. Strength or vitality, I guess.
Farewell, good hun.
Let me at least go up to full stock on Quicksilver. And then... $75 blood vials. Let's see how quickly we get through those. Alarmingly so, I would speculate. Let's see. 5 tries. I'm gonna bet 7. Take rally potential as well instead of the other one. You're more optimistic in my ability to stay alive and use them. Tell you what though, I'm going to take a real quick break there. Just going to go check on the animals and I'll be back shortly. So see you all in a moment. Does it count as a try if I accidentally run down the elevator shaft? Anyway, we're back everybody. Let's go beat up a freshly orphaned baby. Right, need to remember, 3 strikes. Never 4. Well, that went alarmingly well. Yeah, I'm due some bad karma after that. Maybe getting one shot or something. Ah! Okay, there we go. Yep. Pitching the blood grenade in my face at point blank range. It's a cheap trick. Okay, that's one. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that follow-up. Rude. Okay. I think the extra life drain rune is working out. Ah, we got another hit there. I don't want to be here. Can't believe I dodged that. This guy's not as bad in the close melee as I thought he would be. Ah! No! No! Ah! Oof. Okay. Got to the second stage. We're closing in on him. That's two, anyway. Man, I feel like, after this guy, Gurman is gonna be a joke. Ah, dang it. Okay, that one didn't go so good. 3 tries. Azaria 1. Hi, how are you doing? You having a good day? Okay. Just bought this over the weekend. I have no prior Dark Souls experience either. Okay. Well, spoiler warning, I'm quite near the end. But, I think this is one of the best Souls games. But it's definitely not the easiest, so you're in for a ride. Oof. Alright. That was real fast. That's 4 tries. It is. I mean, the Soulsborne games in general, like, I don't think they're as hard as people say they are, but they've got, like, a different kind of difficulty. Like, you have to take all the enemies much more seriously, because anything can and will kill you. But at the same time, you've got infinite lives, and you can level up and stuff, so it's not hard as such, it's just there's consequences. You can't just run in and plow through enemies like you can in a lot of action games. I would happily lose that bet, well, though, if it meant that I had a chance of beating this guy. Ooh. I used a lot of them that time we got to his second form. Stop it. I'm like 90 something? I might be level 100 by now. I should not have gone in on that one. Ah. Yeah, this guy does not mess around. Was that 5? I think that was 5. How fast I'm dying, I'm not sure we're going to have done it by 7. Yeah, we're back on full biles. What level am I? I'm level 97. Not have 3 hits. I need to keep reminding my brain. I can get 3 hits on this guy. If I go for 4, I get hit in the face. Dimer. Hi, how are you doing? Oh. Maybe we shouldn't have glanced at chat there. Orphan of cars, yeah. This is where we are and maybe staying for a while. How are you? Are you having a good day? Rattling at the bars of the cage. I've gotten him to second form a bunch of times, but I've never done very well against his second form. Oh, that's not the move I thought he was doing. Oof. I hate that move. The homing on that move is ridiculous. I'm telling you, he starts doing that move, you can go home and take a nap and he'll still hit you. I got Hunter's Mark out and he'd hit me in the Hunter's Dream. Don't want to be in the middle of that. If camera, lock on, and rolling could stop sabotaging me for like 3 seconds. It's just so fast mostly, I can't keep up with him. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, he just holds it and aims it instead of just going for the attack. Spins on the spot. But also a couple of times I've like been nowhere near that move and I've still taken damage. That was 7. I think we both lose, Wallow Wizard. Blood Vials are holding out better than I expected. Did Blood Vials not appear on my my list here? Guess they don't. Don't know how many I've got left then. Yeah, most bosses in this game are either a flailing mess or slow and careful. This guy is kind of fast and careful. My guess was 7, Wallow, and last time was 7. We still got blood vials left, so I guess we both lose. I don't know how many blood vials I've got left, but I've got at least 20. Man, I was optimistic that I'd be beating this game today. Now I'm starting to doubt. Optimistic is an understatement. Yeah. Optimism is a terrible mistake while dealing with Orphan. Like, I can't really say that I've got close to killing him. His second form has pretty much wrecked me each time. I've got him down to like maybe a quarter health. I mean, I'm dealing with an Elder God. Optimism is a mistake. It's a failure state. Oh. I give up. That move can't be dodged. Anybody who says they've dodged that move is a liar. Oof. Betrayed by the tree. Alright, here we go. Wow. Okay. Not my best attempt at his second form. Try that again. We've still not run out of blood vials. We must have gotten a good haul on that last run we did to go and get new ones. I'm used to running out of blood vials every 30 seconds. So I'm staggered when I thought I could get away with it. Nah, that was too optimistic by far. I'm staggered there. Ah, cars. Or some say cousin. Do you hear our prayers? Listen, Cars, we'd like a refund on this orphan that you sent us. Okay, well I hit him before he hit me on his second phase this time, so Orphan, if you'd like to call it, you know, say First Blood, I know we'll call it there. No? Man. I should have been dodging when I was actually making jokes about First Blood. I don't know, I just feel like there's got to be some way that having eyes on my brain could help with this situation. Oh, I looked at chat. Hey Buzz, how you doing? Okay, but that doesn't tell me who I'm denouncing. Is it myself for not being prepared? I should have known the day would come when you choose to denounce people 10 times in a row. And yet I did nothing. The people relied on me to champion their cause, and I've let them down. Betrayal. My lies and treachery have come back to haunt me. Oh, I see. Yeah. Now I understand about the livid betrayal. That is 100% fair. I understand you feel that why you feel that way. I largely feel that attack was nowhere near me. Largely feel that way myself. I mean, it is petty and puny, Burrs. Nobody watches the YouTube stuff. That's why I want it to be ended. I want to focus on streaming. Thanks for the plug, Buzz. I'm really enjoying Darkest Dungeon, but it's really hard to find time to film it. You're right, Buzz. I brought it to this. There's really no other option other than for us to do D&D on a different day. So I'm sorry it had to come to this. In my flaky ways, you're right. I'm flaky. It's just I know that like Asmoth is super busy. He's doing a bunch of training and studies at university and stuff. And also he's made tons of new friends at university and has no time for me. We'll gloss over that part. But yeah, he is super busy at all times, and I just cannot get a hold of him, like, ever. And I know if he comes to me and says I'm free this Thursday, and I say nah, I can't do this Thursday, I'm gonna get a real mouthful about the fact that it's my streaming that makes it impossible for us to film. Oh, you're always busy with your streaming these days. What about my YouTube career? Letting the whole channel down. I can't take it again, Buzz. It's every time. We're so close to the end of Darkest Dungeon. And even though I'm really loving it, I kind of just want it to be over. I need that time back in my life. Further denounce yourself. Those are the people's denouncements, Buzz. And you've wasted so many of them. So many that you didn't even need. You could have let somebody else have a denouncement in there, you know? What happened to sharing? That was the attack that I wanted, and I didn't. Yeah, that was a lot of denounces. You could have posted 100 colored messages for that. Hi, Mangle. How are you doing? You having a good day? Yeah, I think you need less vitamin supplements, Buzz. You're not supposed to eat the whole jar at once, you know. Your mum really should have given them to Sass and asked her to make sure you understood that they're not sweeties. Maybe get a box with a like a childproof cap, so that you couldn't get into them on your own. Having some hot chalk. Sounds nice. Paul Wraith. Hi, thanks for the good luck. Yeah, I need it. Just trying to get some blood vials together and then I'm back to Orphan. Whoop. Oh, I actually just got a hit in there. I didn't take up on it. I had no faith in myself. How are you doing, Paul? You having a good day? I mean, I didn't realize it, so... Vitamin D pills. I guess this time of year there's not a lot of sun going around. Makes sense. I mostly get oh, what have I got here? Vegan, multivitamin, and mineral. I don't know which vitamin's in this. B, I think? A, D, E, and C. In that order. That's upsetting to me. Also B1, B2, B6, and B12. You're good? Glad to hear it. I'm doing pretty good. A little sleepy today. Had a disturbed sleep full of weird dreams, which I intend to use to make horrific D&D games. This is where most of my D&D creation comes from. I just write up my own nightmares and put my players through them. It's very therapeutic. But yeah, I'm doing good. Tuesdays are usually a busy day for me, because it's the day that I clean all the animals out. But I managed to get it all done this morning, so that's always a good start. If I manage to get it all done in the morning, I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. I can't really complain. Oop. Okay. There, vitamin Z. The whole alphabet. The true multivitamin. Yeah, we got 2 polls going at the moment. I was optimistic enough to think that we might finish Bloodborne today. That guy didn't deserve to be riposted. But we're almost certainly going to finish Dead Space this evening. We're right up at the final boss, and I'm not expecting it to be an orphan of cars. What spurious form have I taken? I have many forms, and also I don't understand the question. Yeah, Dead Space. There we go. I've been blind playing it on a Tuesday evening. Right at the end of it now. I'm expecting to finish it this time. To be honest, I'm expecting to finish it in the first hour and move on to the next game. Which will be decided by the poll. I think last time I checked Dead Space 2 was winning, but it was anybody's game. Yeah, I was definitely enjoying it. I've never really played a lot of horror games. That's just shameful. I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen, Figgy. Yeah, I've not played a lot of horror games. For some reason, I just never got into the whole genre. So I thought I'd start doing a Tuesday Terror series where I'm gonna play some of the famous horror games. I can play through all the best ones, and because I've never played any for however many decades horror games have existed, all the good ones have just been piling up, right? Probably play a whole bunch of good ones before I run out. Yeah, Dead Space was the first one on my list to try, because I'd heard good things about it. And also it's sci-fi, which I like. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. Controls are kind of weird, but has a lot of good stuff going on.
Gammon awaits you. Go up. Very well. Let me.
Well, give me a level and then I'll buy some blood vials. Although I don't even know what I want at this point. Probably the strength for the slightly more damage, or vitality for slightly less bursts of down potential. I don't really think anything else is doing much for me at this point. I got the strength. What else was on the... What was the other thing that was winning? Little Nightmares? Was doing well on the poll, I think. Oh yeah, need to change my wounds, and then we can head back. My favorite boss? Probably Maria. That was a really good fight. Yeah, feels like a really worthy opponent. Feels more like fighting another hunter than fighting other hunters does. Alright. Yeah, this DLC is really good. I'm relieved as well because the last Dark Souls game, the last Soulsborne game I did was Dark Souls 2, and I actually really like the main game of Dark Souls 2. I think it's underrated, but the DLC in Dark Souls 2 is terrible. So much copy paste, so many cheap enemies. A lot of rubbish stuff going on. So, I'm glad Bloodborne's pulled it back. All 32 bosses. It says 32. Is that just the main game, or is that including DLC? Yeah, I like Dark Souls 2 a lot. Have you ever played Demon Souls? Like the very first one? Because I loved that game. Played it blind for the first time. If you're playing it blind, you're automatically playing it for the first time. I don't need to say that. But yeah, I loved that one. That is my favorite Soulsborne. And played it for the first time recently, and it was so good. many bosses in Dark Souls 2 that can't even be accounted as bosses at all. Not really played Dark Souls 3. I'll be playing it sometime after this one. I don't know if it'll be the very... in fact, there's a poll going at the moment. You've probably seen it. There was a pop-up not long since. For what game I'm going to play next. So I expect Dark Souls 3 to be in the next couple of games I play after Bloodborne. Oof. Okay. Yeah, looking forward to it. I've decided I want to play a specialist in dark magic, because I've been going through the whole series, and I was a pyromancer in Dark Souls, and then a cleric in Demon Souls, and then a sorcerer in Dark Souls 2. So dark magic's the only thing I've not tried yet. Then I'll have done all of them. Okay. You say that the Fouling Magus is a boss. I vaguely remember that boss. And given that it's not long since I beat Dark Souls 2, the fact that I only vaguely remember it says something about it. Aren't they all wearing like identical clothes, but one of them is the real Magus and you have to find him? But yeah, I suppose that could have easily just been a regular fight. I don't know, can a swarm of enemies be a boss? Maybe depends on the style of the game. I mean, in a lot of games, the arena is a classic boss fight. No actual boss, you just face enemy after enemy for a while. Still a boss, just with backup. We'll say if I remember right, I beat that boss first try, and like, if you beat a boss first try in a Souls game, are they even really trying? Go home and become a family man. Oh, how am I alive? I didn't deserve to survive that. I think of the Souls games I've played so far, Dark Souls 2 had the highest proportion of ones that I beat first try. I think it was probably the easiest Soulsborne. I don't know. Like, the bosses in Dark Souls 2 were really easy, but it had some hard areas. I think it's just one of those games where the regular enemies are harder than the bosses. And that's how it is sometimes. Okay. Like, I don't know if Dark Souls 1 or 2 is harder. I feel like there were more places I got stuck in Dark Souls 2. But in Dark Souls 1, there was one particular place where I was stuck for basically forever. Ornstein and Smau. Those guys are just... oof. I like Ornstein and Smau were the only tough boss in Dark Souls 1. I don't remember getting stuck for long in anybody else. Say Dark Souls 1 is harder. Some point is designed to just make you mad. I can think of some bits in the DLC that certainly feel that way. I didn't get too bothered by the main game. Shrine of Amumu is horrible. I'll definitely give you marks for that one. The poison area is, the poison dark climby area is also horrible, but it's not as bad as Blighttown. Yeah, Blighttown in Dark Souls 1 is... ugh. Oh. DLC final boss... No, the DLC's final boss is Mana Spurs. Nito's a lot earlier, he's in the main game. I mean, there's a lot of places like that in Dark Souls 1 too, though. Where you have to go through a few enemies to fight the boss again. Like the catacombs that you have to go through to fight Nito. That's a long walk. Yeah, Sif's also another one if you've not joined the gang squad. Oh heck, you know who the worst one is? Fricking Sif and his glass walkways. Ugh. Sif can take a hike. Those hacking glass walkways were way harder than Sif himself. Hated those. I'm not a fan of heights. But I will grant that, if you include the DLC, Dark Souls 2 had what has to be the worst area in any Soulsborne. The, freaking blizzard with the electric horses. Before you fight the stupid double tiger boss. There's no defending that area. For a start, the boss is just a copy-paste of another boss in the same DLC. And yeah, the Blizzard and the Lightning Horses are horrific. And you know what? I spent so long there that I ended up killing all the horses to the point where they stopped respawning. And it's still like a good 10-minute walk from the bonfire to the boss fight. You just spawn in and you trudge through the snow until you get there, and then you die, and then you do it again. That's gotta be the worst place in all... That's gotta be the worst level design, game design, and everything in all of Soulsborne. Nowhere else comes near that. Yeah, the blue demon. As I say, there's tons and tons of copy-paste in the Dark Souls 2 DLCs. It's a little bit upsetting. Smelt a demon, yeah, that's the name. Thank you. Yeah, if he was just that Burz. Then I'd say, okay, it's cool to see a different version of an existing boss. It makes sense that there'd be more than one Smelter Demon. But they did so much copy-paste that it just starts to feel... I don't know. Whoa, what happened to the sound there? Did you guys hear that? I mean, it makes sense that there's more than one Smelter Demon. In Dark Souls 1, there's more than one Stray Demon, more than one Taurus Demon, and more than one, Goat Demon. Capricorn Demon. Like, those are races rather than bosses. But, I don't know. Yeah, the bosses in Dark Souls 2 are kind of weak. I like the levels a lot. But there were some good ones as well, I think. The three giant knights has always stuck in my head. I thought they were cool. The really tall, gaunt ones. Man, what other good bosses were there in Dark Souls 2? Was it just them? I'm trying to think of what the bosses were, and none are springing to mind. There was the guy with another guy glued to his back on the pirate ship. Oh yeah, the giant rat. And there's the bit where you have to fight the one rat where there's lots of rats. Honestly, the rats carried the game. Can you imagine Dark Souls 2 without the rats? Would have been rubbish. There was Scorpion Lady, wasn't there? I don't think she was that good at fight, but I liked the some of the lore stuff going on there, where you could team up with her brother? Boyfriend? I don't remember which. Slightly larger man with hammer, slightly larger naked man with sword. I'm not sure I remember those. Two slightly larger men with swords and shields. Oh, are we thinking of the, like, the throne people? Yeah, there's like the Dragon Guard in the castle, and then there's like the Throne Watcher and the Throne Defender. Yeah, the big lady with the scythe. I remember that. She's the final boss, right? Hey, Jess. Yeah, I thought you just decided to ghost me. I thought we weren't friends anymore. I was deeply hurt. No, I've appreciate the lurk. Appreciated the lurk? I haven't appreciated the lurk, so I didn't realize there was a lurk. But I would have if I'd known. I'm currently appreciating the lurk that was. Oh yeah, Jabba the Hutt. I remember that one. I think that's one of the ones I beat first try. It wasn't much of a fight. Throne Watcher and Throne Defender was a weird one. Because, like, the first time you beat them, you go straight into the final boss. So it's like they're part of the final boss fight. Except if you die on the final boss, she respawns, but they don't. So you kind of... You're punished for doing them the first time, because you face the boss with less resources than you would after being respawned. I feel like dying shouldn't usually be the pro play. A secret lurk. I mean, technically everybody who watches and doesn't post in chat is lurking. I appreciate all of them. Bad version of Ornstein and Smough. Yeah, they're probably intended to be. I don't really remember the Throne duo well enough to say whether they're anything like Ornstein and Smough. Flame Lurker? Wasn't that in Demon Souls? You're thinking of Demon Souls, Buzz. The Rotten. The Rotten was also in Demon Souls. It was a guy made out of worms. Yeah, those are both Demon Souls. Oh yeah, the guy that comes out of the lava. Yeah, that was alright. It was different. Yeah, no, the Rotten... I remember where the Rotten was. He was in the area with like the statues that spit the green poison. But I'm trying to remember what he looked like, and all I'm getting is the boss from Demon Souls. Yeah, there's a boss in Demon Souls that's like identical to the Rotten. He's in the swampy place. Like the worms fall off of him as you fight him. Just run around him anti-clockwise. I don't know if I did that or not. I don't remember. Yeah, I think that's pretty much how it went down. He's quite big and slow. You can just stay behind him pretty easily. To be fair, I think it works on 80% of Soulsborne bosses in general. Just stay behind them. Stab your enemies in the back, genius. Oh, okay. Went in for an attack there. I thought he was going to do his transformation and I could get a cheap hit in. I'm trying to remember the name of the Demon Souls guy. I think it was the second boss on the swampy sewer world. Oh, I'm out of blood vials again. So I'll go get more. Second stage seems hard. Yeah, I'm struggling with it. He just doubles his speed and doubles his damage. Maybe if I was more reliable at his first form, I could practice second form better. The first Smelter Demon was a fun fight, right? Leaving aside debates on whether his clone was decent. I think I remember the first Smelter Demon being pretty fun. Yeah, I mostly remember places in Dark Souls 2. Hyde's Tower of Flame, that place was beautiful, right? Fume Night. Oh, I think I got real salty at Fume Night. I was stuck there for ages, wasn't I? I don't think I liked him much. Black Dragon? I don't remember the Black Dragon. You mean the giant one? Because I didn't fight that. Like, just chilling on a platform. I'm not gonna... That's murder, sir. Oh, yeah, no, it was in the first DLC? The Sunken City? From what I remember, I killed the dragon distressingly fast. Like, I remember... Because you fight a lady guarding the dragon, and then you fight the dragon, right? And I remember the lady guarding the dragon took me like 10 tries, and then the dragon itself I killed on my first attempt, just like almost instantly. I feel like those two were the wrong way round. He doesn't really stick in my mind, I'm afraid. Yeah, I was about to say, it was no Calamite. Like, the lore behind him was cool, but they didn't really do much with it. I really like the lore for the Sunken City, but they just... Actually playing through it was less than stellar. You didn't feel the lore. But yeah, I think of Dark Souls 2, I think of Hyde's Tower. The, what was it called? The King's Brothers Mansion. The big castle beyond that with all the with all the big dragons flying around, like the nesting grounds for the drakes, I think. Well, lots of cool and pretty areas. Twin demon boss from Dark Souls 3. I don't think I know that one. The nursemaid? Nursemaid was cool. I feel like Nursemaid was the real final boss. Excuse me. Like, in a lot of ways she is the final boss, and Gehrman is like a bonus boss. Because, I mean, the night's ended. The quest is complete. Two demons throwing fireball. You kill one, the other becomes super strong. Okay. Just throwing a fireball back and forth between them. Play a nice game of catch and you interrupt them. Outrageous, interrupting their father-son time. Jess, welcome back. Thank you so much for the look. Oop, oop. Yeah, if I can get these... I try and lure these guys out one at a time. If I can get two of them, I can visceral them, but three, it's just not happening. They cover each other too well. Yeah, Nursemaid was pretty hectic. And unpopular opinion, but I really like the Living Failures boss. I thought they were really cool. They were quite different to the other bosses in this game. I like that there were two kinds of them with different strategies. And the thing they do where they all just raise their hands and it goes all spacey. That was super cool. Ah, didn't get it. Come on, get it, get it! Ah! Fine, whatever. GG. Ow. Hey, Alex. Orphan is not being gentle. Is how Orphan is treating me. Can we get this guy, please? I'm just getting some more blood vials for now. I don't know if I'm ready for kids, Alex. Yeah, you think maybe if I gave him a hug, asked him if he wanted to play some catch, maybe we could work this all out. Oh, it's got 12,000 souls from something. Poor piggies. So dramatic. I'm not sure why there's giant pigs everywhere, that they were testing strange experiments. I'm not sure I want to know. You are like a son to me. You are the chosen one.
Gammon awaits you. Go. Very. Let me. Farewell, good hunt.
We're supposed to save the hunter's nightmare, not destroy it. Back playing Skyrim. Back to your favorite race. The Argonians, was it? Everybody likes the Argonians. Oh, I need to change my runes. The Argonians are so unpopular, it wins people over. The Dark Elves, okay. Do the Nords not annoy you when you play as a Dark Elf? Because I'm playing as an Orc and they're definitely annoying me. As long as you're with the Empire. Oh, you're one of those. You play as the Dunmer to be one of those elven supremacists. Hmm? Stay away from the racist Stormcloaks. Yeah, I got more friends amongst the Stormcloaks than I have amongst the Imperials, on account of I mostly kill every Imperial I see, but I still don't like hanging around in Windhelm. I'm not either, Alex. I've not done anything on the Civil War storyline. I kind of hate both sides. The Stormcloaks are awful racist, and the Imperials tried to kill me. But yeah, the Dunmer and the Argonians are not having a nice time in Windhelm. And the Khajiit don't appear to be having a nice time anywhere. Apart from maybe Winterhold. I think maybe my favorite race is probably the Khajiit. Like, I'm on my blind playthrough, so I've only ever played as an Orc. But the Khajiit are just bros. They're also friendly. Every time I bump into the Khajiit caravan, it brings a smile to my face. And they once helped me with a dragon, which was real nice of them. Oh. I'm fighting a dragon, and out of nowhere, all four of the Khajiit just pounce on its back. More than the Stormcloaks, the High Elves. I really hate the Nords. Nords are also racist. I can't stand them. Every last one of them. Roll. Okay. Ow. Where are you? Whoop. No. Oh. Wait, is that a Vigor's move? Where it only hurts you if you're at the ring. You can stand in the middle and just be fine. Please tell me you're not going into a third stage. Okay, it's just, it's fine. Cthulhu is, riding the lightning. Is that how that goes? Call of Cthulhu, Ride the Lightning. Those were the album slash song, right? Whew. Third stage. That's the furthest I've gotten. I've never gotten to the third stage before. I did get greedy towards the end, but it was deliberate greediness because I was running out of blood vials. I needed to heal off of him. So okay, I can't really say that that went badly. Man, I'm feeling a little dizzy after that one. Played Morrowind where they used the Khajiit and the Argonians as slaves. Oof. I think I'm probably going to play a Khajiit the next time I play an Elder Scrolls game. The Khajiit seems super cool. Yeah, I needed the expert walkthrough, Alex. Your advice is carrying me. Oh, it's not the skooma, it's the tree sap. Can't get enough of that tree sap. It just makes everything so floaty. Oop. Like, I tried the skooma and it didn't actually do anything. I don't know if it only works on Khajiit. Okay. Every good run has to be followed by a bad one. That's how it works. Yeah, I tried skooma and moon sugar and nothing happened. But, the special tree sap? Wow, that is a trip. That is, very elegant. Oof. Heck yeah, let me shout out my bros. While I'm briefly dead. You guys both deserve all the follows. You're the best. I love catching your stuff. Did you finish your playthrough of Rogue Legacy, Alex? I played that a long time ago. I really liked that game. Maybe I should stream it sometime. Well then, you've got a game to stream. What are you waiting for? Go stream it now. I'm finishing in like 15 minutes. I'll host you. Jess too. Both of you stream. I'll find a way to host both of you at once. When is Neo 2 coming out? Did you say it was like March time? I can't wait that long for my expert blind walkthrough. Hey, we got a we finally did it. We got a backstab off on him. Too bad I'm not currently using my backstab runes, or my visceral runes, I should say. There's a nasty trap in this. Ah! Ah! Oh, my face. Alright. Ah! Man. That lightning is really hard to dodge through. Yeah, no worries, Jess. Yeah, there's a nasty trap on this guy in that if you hit him twice, that staggers him, and you can get a third hit in. But if you hit him once, and then hit him once again, and his stagger, I guess his stagger bar's not recovered. So on the next time, you can only hit him twice, because he staggers on the first hit, and then he's recovered by the third. The lingering stagger actually suckers you in. Okay. I've mostly done smithing. It's my best skill. I've got like 400 points in smithing. 400 levels in smithing, and my next highest is like archery at 90-ish. I just like making stuff. That's the most fun part of the game to me. Gathering the materials, building stuff, selling it on. The dragons can wait. I'm building my mercantile empire. Oof. Block is probably my lowest skill. I don't think I've ever blocked an attack. I'm more of a kill them before they can kill me kind of guy. The rubber bridegroom. Hey, how are you doing? I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a good day. Oof. Ack. Okay. Back it up. Easy.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failure.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the failings. I wonder if it'd be worth getting a getting some rally runes on my weapon. Maybe I can out-sustain him. Like, sure, he's got a, probably got a pickaxe by this point. But if I've got a vampiric scepter, can I outlast him? If I attack fast enough? Oh, yeah, I overstayed my welcome on that one. That was my bad. Okay, you can just completely block fire. That sounds cool. Oof. Okay. So for this stage, the secret seems to be just stay as close to him as possible. Which I didn't really do. Ouch. Even though we're killing an orphan, it's still positive vibes. We're doing what we gotta do, Jess. An appropriate image for the follow alert, yeah. So it's a new one, but I'm pleased with it. Like, how could I fight a boss called the Living Failures and not use that for something? Okay, I didn't realize, to be honest, you could block elemental attacks. I kind of assumed that it was just physical damage. Fair, I've not really played around with block. Well, maybe I could be blocking Dragon Breath for the half resistance. Instead of my current strategy of tank the Dragon Breath on my face and then drink a potion. Yeah, if you go in for a 3-hit combo on him and he staggers on the first hit, you're out of luck. Ah, I thought I was behind that. Before I was finding a really good sweet spot on this guy, where I could just stay behind him during his flailing attack. Wow, that was like my whole health bar. But yeah, I can't seem to find the right spot to stand now. I don't know if you can't block while you've got a bow out anyway, right? So it wouldn't help me against Dragonfire. So I'd normally have my bow equipped. Maybe if I was using my axe, but then if I was using my axe, it probably means the dragon's on the ground, so it's not the breath that will be the problem. Ow. Tell you, that move's equipped with radar. Doesn't matter where I go, it hits me. Okay, we're in the water now. I don't like this. I don't know where it gets deep. Let's move it back onto land. There's a message on the floor. What does it say? May the good blood guide your way. That's very helpful. Ow. There we go. You just gotta step between the attacks. Just don't be where he is attacking. It's easy. Just don't get hit, forehead. I hate that move. I bet it doesn't cost him Quicksilver bullets either. It's not easy, but if you hit that spin move just right, you can one-shot yourself from full health. Requires some serious talent to pull that one off. This is gonna have to be my last try for today. What does it say? Umbasa, praise the sun. May the good blood guide your way. Oh, Umbasa. Just every message everywhere. That's all they say. It's like some sort of cult. I'm more into the messages where there's like a really big gap, but your character somehow can't get through it, and it says "Despicable Party." Don't give up, skeleton. That's a good one too. Ah, how is that not a visceral? It's mostly a Dark Souls 2 thing, isn't it? Where there's skeletons in all kinds of weird places. You just write, "Don't give up, skeleton," next to each one. Maybe the best thing that Dark Souls 2 ever did. We should all strive to don't give up, skeleton. Ah, dang it. Thought I was out of range. I feel uncomfortable fighting this guy on the corpse of his mother. Like, can we not take this somewhere else? This doesn't feel very classy, you know? No! Dang it, Vigar. Ow. No! Okay, kind of dodged into that one. Ah. Okay. Well, I feel like we got to see his third form. I feel like we're getting closer to beating him, but he's, ouch. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to go get some food and see to the animals before my evening stream, guys. And thanks for being here, everybody. It's been a real good stream. I've really enjoyed it. You've all been great company. I hope you've had as much fun as I have. Yeah, see you, Alex. See you, Wallow. Next time I'll be playing Bloodborne will be Friday afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon is FTL. But in about 2 hours, I'm going to be playing some Dead Space. I think we're going to be finishing that. And, yeah, probably starting a new game after it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope to catch you next time.